Hello everyone, Mira here with my review of Michael. I saw this movie about 3 times in theaters, so I've definitely taken some time to get my thoughts together. It might be a bit late, but better late than never, I suppose. And I hope you don't mind me showing you a couple of my drawing time lapses here that I've done. So let's jump right in, guys. Anyway, so this film features actor Jafar Jackson, who is actually Michael Jackson's nephew, which I thought was so flippin' awesome. Jafar plays as MJ, as well as Giuliano Cruvaldi as a younger version of Michael. So, as a basic premise of the story, it starts off with young Michael in his early childhood as lead singer of the Jackson 5, the family band molded by the villainous hands of Joe Jackson through strict and often unjust discipline. Michael continues to grow nonetheless into his creative peak as a solo artist when he finally broke free from his father and brothers. The movie mostly showcases many of his absolute legendary performances, his artistic processes and struggles, as well as his family dynamics. And let me just say, I walked into that theater with such low expectations because I know so much movies nowadays are just huge flops. So I walked in thinking it was gonna be awful, and I was pretty wrong. It was absolutely amazing. Even my mother, who doesn't really love movies, said it was the best movie she's seen in a while. And let me say, I was not an MJ fan before that movie, and now I am. I am not one of those fake listeners that only listen because it's trending. But anyway, that alone should tell you the movie was good. And what I like most about this movie is there were such gorgeous shots in it. They were so deep, emotionally and visually. There's the human nature performance, which I found so stunning. The concert lights and the angelic voice just seems so ethereal.
Ethereal.
Another scene I found so emotional was when he was sitting in the hospital bed and his mom sitting next to him talking about Joseph. But Michael says he doesn't want to talk about Joseph right now, so he looks away at the side table where his Peter Pan book lies, and you can hear the song I'll Be There playing in the background. This scene has so much depth, to me at least. It really shows us what he might have been thinking. He was torn between these two, the harsh realities, that being his dad's behavior, and the relationship between them, and the impossible yet wishful fantasies. And the audio just brought this scene to life. The song I'll Be There gives a sense of comfort and warmth, the entire opposite of Joseph. So even if you're not a Michael fan and you've never delved into MJ's true story, you can still feel the tension and depth in that one scene. Anyway, maybe I'm just being crazy, but I think it was gorgeous. And bro, we all know the Twister part. Oh my gosh, that scene almost had me in absolute tears. Just the secondhand embarrassment is absolutely awful. It's so painful. I've had my own similar experiences before of being an outsider or a bit misunderstood, so this dug straight into my soul. I wish I could have reached into that screen and given him like a big hug. Poor Michael. But anyway, let's all agree that the critics and the box office revenue just don't add up. Critics have called this whitewashed and heavy on performances, and I won't lie, I can see where they're coming from a little bit, but let's be real here. To most of us, this movie is the closest thing we will ever get to an actual Michael Jackson concert. So, could Michael, as the main character, have had a deeper story to tell? Sorta, but when you look at it from the biopic standpoint, this movie is really good, because it was obviously not made for cinema, because you're adapting someone's life into a movie. So, there's really only so much you can do. Anyway, let's talk about Jafar. Now, Jafar was awesome. Now, he wasn't perfect, but there was definitely some shots where he just didn't look like Michael at all, and also where the makeup was kinda weird. But Jafar did such a phenomenal job at mimicking Michael's dance moves and mannerisms and like his unique high voice, and he just looks like it too. I feel like no other actor could have given as much depth to the character as Jafar. Speaking of depth, I personally didn't enjoy the shallow side characters, such as Michael's siblings, especially his brothers. They all just seemed like meaningless extras. Like even Catherine's character seems so useless. She just kind of sat in the background with occasional glances at Joseph or something. She was just so flat. I feel like she could have been used for more of the story. As for Joseph, this character was so evil. You can tell the effect he had on Michael. The fact that he called him Big Nose for no reason at all, and then you realize it's foreshadowing to Michael getting a nose job because his dad bullied him about his nose. Ugh. And Jafar did such a good job, bro. Like, you can see the genuine fear in Michael's eyes when he's with Joseph. However, I still do wish we had more reasons shown in the movie to hate this guy, though. I mean, they definitely softened Joseph up a bit, and that's probably a good thing, but I still wanted a little bit more. He was still a very dislikable character, though. I loved this movie experience. Even though I had low expectations for this movie, it turned out really good. And I would have really regretted it if I hadn't gone. So I really do recommend this movie to anyone who hasn't seen it yet. It's pretty much a must watch. And a lot of people have mixed feelings on this whole movie, but whether you're on the negative side of things or the positive side, you really should just give it a watch. It's really good. Like, yes, this movie wasn't perfect, but as a quote from my sister, it was really meant to show people how much he was misunderstood as a person. So with all that being said, my rating for this movie is an 8 out of 10. I loved it. My sisters loved it. It was an awesome movie. Obviously not perfect because of some of the things I said, but definitely worth the watch and the hype. I hope you guys enjoyed my first long form video, and if any of y'all have seen the Michael movie, comment down below on what y'all thought because I'd love to hear y'all's opinion on it. As you saw in this video, I really wanted to combine what I like to do, like making art and movie reviewing, into a single, like, concoction. So if you could just comment down below what you think of this format that I'm using, that'd be awesome. And I will hopefully be having another one coming up soon. Love y'all guys. Bye. Like and subscribe.